Their right to protest reaffirmed by the state's highest court. The victors couldn't resist another chance to rally.
Free, free Palestine!
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that this is one of the most important wins for civil liberties in our nation's history.
They challenged a law that gave police the power to restrict public assemblies in certain areas. Extended 4 times, it remained in force during protests on Australia Day and the Israeli presidential visit. Plaintiffs argued the law infringed the implied right to freedom of political communication under Australia's constitution. The Court of Appeal agreed, finding the law's purpose was illegitimate. A terrorist act may prompt particularly acute feelings of anxiety and tension within the community, but that does not make it any more constitutionally permissible to quell all public assemblies in a particular area in the name of preserving social cohesion.
Chris Minns and the entire New South Wales Cabinet was warned by no less than 10 MPs in the Parliament that night the laws were being rushed through.
The Premier says the result is disappointing, but the government stands by its decision. This was in the aftermath of the worst terrorist attack our country has seen, in which 15 innocent lives were lost.
He needs to resign. Chris Minns now has to face up to what has happened, and he must resign.
There were hushed cheers and hugs inside the courtroom as the orders were read out. It's not the government's first slapdown by the Court of Appeal. 6 months ago, it struck down a law restricting protest near places of worship for essentially the same reason.
Thank God we have the Supreme Court of New South Wales. We still have an independent judiciary.
The courts once again reining in the Parliament. Alexander Lewis, ABC News, Sydney.